Okay, I got a story about a bad hookup when I was in Dallas. This is when I first moved to Dallas, and I had got my apartment, and I had just started to trying to hook up with people. This was before Grindr and all of that, so hookups was done on Black Planet back then, or Yahoo Messenger. I met this dude on Black Planet, gave him the directions to come up to the house. This is a weekday, and I had to be up at 5 a.m. the next day. I was super horny. I really needed to see him. Mug, serving, all the body pictures he sent was cute. Wait, no. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, so when he got there, he came through the door. No, it wasn't that. Okay, it wasn't there. It was later. I didn't have a job. I was hustling at the time. So he had to be at work the next morning. I didn't. And this was in an apartment that I had illegally. It was a cute apartment too. It had attached a garage. It had an attached garage. It was really nice on the second floor. So anyway, he came up to the house. He came from South Dallas, and I lived in South Arlington near the Arlington Mall. So for him to drive to my house, it was a grip for him. He gets to the house, comes in the door, limping. I was like, why is he limping? What is going on? So we were sitting there, and we went into my bedroom, and we were sitting there watching the Golden Girls. And I happened to catch a glimpse of his ankle. And that's when I noticed that his leg was missing. And so I made an excuse for him to leave. I was like, well, I've got to be up early in the morning, so I need to leave. He was like, so when he got home, he sent me a message on Black Planet, cussing me out. I drove all of that way for nothing. I was like, what happened to your leg? He was like, I lost it in a car accident. I was like, oh. And then he said he wasn't ever going to come see me again, which was fine with me, and I know now that's really wrong of me. But me and my friends had the longest conversation after that about whether or not you should tell somebody before you get there for a hookup that you only have one leg. So, but then it was like, well, if the dick still works, but that's not the point. You're still supposed to say, oh, by the way, before I get there, I need to let you know I only got one leg. The other one's fake. Or I have a prosthetic leg. I'm still on the fence about whether or not it's okay to tell somebody that. But now with the way things are, I think maybe if you just put it in your profile, oh, by the way, I have a prosthetic leg, that would alleviate a lot. But I just think it's wrong when you just pull up and you ain't got number one leg. Why is he limping? What is wrong? I was thinking, I was like, did you trip coming up the steps or something? Is everything okay? I think it was the first time I ever seen somebody come through the door limping like that. I was like, what happened? He's like, oh no, I'm fine. So I made him leave. I never heard from him again.